Sometimes we simplify pronunciation, know what I mean? Tendeu. And those are both good examples. Do you know what I mean can become, know what I mean? And tendeu can become tendeu. I may not be saying it perfectly, but you know what I mean. My goal for this video is to encourage you to focus more on these types of expressions. They can be 5 words, they can be 1 word. Think of it as kind of a multi-word chunk that native speakers say frequently, and often there's an opportunity for simplifying the way that it's pronounced. And you can have different levels of detail. You could have high detail, you could have high efficiency, or you could have anywhere in between. It's kind of like in Portuguese that you can have para, you can have para, and you can even have pa. And if you imagine someone who just says para 100% of the time and they never say para, that might sound kind of strange. Same thing can happen in English or with other expressions. It's good to learn to have flexibility for how much detail versus how much efficiency you're using in any given expression, and to be able to vary that up and down as needed. So here's an exercise you could do. Go listen to a podcast or a YouTube video or a song or whatever you want to use. And as you're listening, write down what are some of the key, maybe 1 to 5 word expressions that you believe are frequent expressions, useful expressions. And I want you to also pay attention to the actual pronunciation that they're using. Not what you expect to hear, but what are the sounds that they're actually saying and what are the sounds that they're not actually saying. And then try to imitate that and start practicing using that expression in your own speech. And you can also, again, learn multiple versions of this expression along this continuum of high detail versus high efficiency and everywhere in between. Tendeu.